Okay, it's Sunday, but I stopped by the post office and look, I got some mail. Postmarked February 7th. Today is the 11th. You're the best. Let me see what we got. It's a Valentine's card. Valentine wishes for you. Hope you have the sweetest times, the simplest joys, and the happiest heart on Valentine's Day. Nancy Who 52. Who's Nancy Adams. Thank you, Nancy. You're always such a sweet, sweet subscriber. Not that all the other ones aren't. They all are. Here's got another one. I love getting mail. I don't get over here as often as I should. Really. They used to have like informed mailboxes, and then they did a remodel of the place, and now the only way you can get informed delivery, that's what it's called. The only way you can get it now is if you have it to your house. Well, I know I can just walk out to the mailbox. But anyway, Valentine's are for special people. And that's just what you are. Happy Valentine's Day. Have a wonderful day to our one sweet and most special lady. Love, Debbie Clark. Little Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. I can always count on you to give me a nice card, too. So thank you so much. All right, well, I'm on my way over to get Jim's. He ordered potatoes from the Chicken Shack. And he's making venison burger. No, he made venison chili. He's having buffalo burgers and camel jerky. I'm having a Jimmy John's. So, I'm picking up the potatoes from he usually makes his own fried potatoes, but this year he was getting a little lax and decided to buy them. So I told him I would pick it up because I had to go there anyhow. Well, I had to get something for me to eat because we're going to watch the Super Bowl. Hopefully, I'm going to put this video up on Monday, but hopefully I'll have good news to share that my team, well, it's not my team. It's the team I'm rooting for, the 49ers, win the Super Bowl. I would have preferred the Lions went there. The 49ers beat them. Fair and square. It was a fair and square game. I would have preferred the Lions were going to be going to the Super Bowl because then we would have parties all over the place on my block. Everybody, true fans that they are, had blue lights. And as soon as they lost, they went out and took the blue lights down because blue is our color for our team. But I thought, fair weather fans, you could have left them up for a little bit longer. But there's always next year. There always is. So, okay, let's go pick up Jim's potatoes and let's get home. Talk to you guys. Well, I don't know what I'm going to talk to you about, but I'm going to talk to you. Talk to you soon. Bye. Well, good evening. And it's late. Look what time it is. Today is Monday, February 12th, and we have lots of birthdays today. Today is Denise Redinger's birthday, so Denise, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Denise. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Jessica Estrada. Jessica. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jessica. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Margaret. Right? Marguerite. Lazzotti. Sorry, Marguerite. Margaretta. Margaretta. I'm going to have to look this one up. I think I can't even read my own writing. I'll be right back. Well, that's embarrassing. I can't even read my own writing. It's Margaret. Margaret Lazzotti. Lizzotte. Margaret. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Margaret. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And Susan Edge Baker, it's also your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you all have a great, great birthday. I didn't even leave the house today. It's late. Yesterday, at the beginning, you saw a video of me. Stopped at the post office yesterday. Jim was making Super Bowl dinner for Danny and Jimmy and himself, and I wasn't going to have what they were going to eat. So I told him that I would pick up. He ordered some potatoes from Chicken Shack. I don't know if it's just a chicken place, but it's called Chicken Shack, and they have roasted potatoes. And so Jim ordered the potatoes from them. And even when he ordered them, he said he ordered 2 trays. And I said, it's just the 3 of you. He says, well, I told the lady that... What is that noise? I will be right back. That's not normal. Well, Jim seems to think it's fireworks. I thought it sounded like gunfire. I don't know. We'll have to watch the news or check on Facebook or something, because there's always something on Facebook. It was like, I don't know if you heard it. I don't know if the microphone picked it up in that, but it sounded like gunshots to me. Anyway, I told him yesterday that I would go and pick up his potatoes for him. And see how nonchalant I am? Isn't that sad? That's the ages we live in nowadays. It's just so nonchalant. When I was at the hospital, I know I'm getting off track. When I was at the hospital with Mary, yeah, it was with Mary, when Mary had some things she had to have done. And I was sitting right by the door, and they were whispering and everything. They were calling security because there was an unattended bag that had been sitting in the little vestibule at the hospital for the longest time. And so they were having security go in and out real quiet. And I sat there the whole time. It could have been a bomb, but you're just so nonchalant about things nowadays. It turned out it was just somebody forgot their bag when they got in the cab. Because when they opened it, they saw it was just closed and that was nothing to worry about. But, obviously I wasn't worried. So anyway, back to the story. So I was going to pick up his potatoes for him, and I thought, well, I'm not going to eat what they had. Elk burger hamburgers, venison chili, the roasted potatoes from the chicken shack, and camel jerky sticks. Like those little beef sticks, but it was made with camel meat instead. And then they had cinnamon bread for like a cinnamon loaf for dessert. I had some of the cinnamon loaf. I could eat. That wasn't a problem. But anyway, so I had stopped at the post office and I got the 2 Valentine's cards. Thank you very much. And so then I was going over to pick up the chicken shack, and I was getting ready to put my left-hand turn signal in, was going over to get into the left-hand lane, and somebody was driving in that lane, because the speed limit on the road that I was on is 55 degrees. 55 is the speed limit. And this guy was going 55 miles an hour. I could tell, if not even going faster than that. But there's 2 lanes, and then a center lane to turn. He was in the center lane, and he was driving from so far back, and there was no way he could have turned left at any point and been in that lane legally. And I went to go over, and he was coming like a bat out of hell. And I thought, if I get in that lane right now, I'm going to get hit head on. So I thought, if I just slow down a little bit and then have my signal on so they'll see that there's an idiot in that lane coming, and that's why I can't get over. And I look in my mirror, and I don't know how I didn't get rear-ended. I just, at all of a sudden, the last minute, I hit the gas, so I had to go around and come back to get in. And this guy was driving like that was a lane. And even past the point where he could have turned left, he still continued on. So my little heart, it probably is a little heart, my heart just skipped a beat. And I was like, oh my God, that's just how quick and easy not quick and easy, but that's just how quickly things happen. And then you just get killed. I know for like 99% certainty, if I would have got in the left lane, like that was my right to be in that lane, I would have been hit head on. I know that. So what am I going to prove? Just go around and come back in. But when I went to Jimmy John's first to get my dinner, and I always get a number 9, which is it's kind of like an Italian sub, I think. It's just salami and ham and cheese and salami, provolone, ham, and some other kind of meat. It's not bologna. Some kind of like a loaf, kind of like a pickle, not a pickle loaf, but whatever. And then it has tomatoes on it and a little bit of Italian dressing. And that's what I ordered. And they were obviously, because of the Super Bowl, everybody was busy all around, because I was going like at 5:45. The Super Bowl's at 6:30, so everybody's getting their last minute food. And so I pulled into the drive-through and ordered my food, waited my turn in line, and I don't know if they're still in Michigan. They don't say it's freaky fast anymore. They just say Jimmy John's, because they can't get enough help. So they don't call it freaky fast anymore, but they were actually pretty freaky fast, I thought. And so I got my sandwich and went and picked up the potatoes, had my near-death experience, and got home. And sure enough, Jim could have got away with just 1 pan of potatoes. So he sent potatoes home with Danny. Not Jimmy, because Jimmy's working in Kalamazoo, which is on the western side of the state for this week. And so he was going to be leaving at 3 in the morning. So that's why he only stayed till halftime, because then he went home to go to bed for a couple hours before he had to get up to leave to go to Kalamazoo. And he's going to be there till Friday. So he said he had no place to heat him up or anything like that till he got a room. And so he just didn't take them. And then, so Danny took some, and then we sent home, because David and Danny work at the same place. Danny got David the job. He brought David some food so that he'd have it for his lunch today. And then whatever was left over, we put in the freezer. And I did have a few of the potatoes, and I was so disappointed when I opened up my Jimmy John's, because it was not the sandwich that I ordered. It was a messy sandwich. Even with that, there was so much stuff packed into this bun that it didn't all fit in the bun. And it had so much, it was like they ordered extra dressing, and it had all my favorites though. It had, I think it was my number 9, but it was like with everything. It had tomatoes, it had lettuce, it had onions, it had olives, it had jalapeno peppers, it had banana peppers, it had cucumbers, it had green peppers. What else did it have? It had a lot. And then like extra dressing and that. And of course I ate it. I ate it all. And then I had a little bit of the potatoes, which really had a lot of butter on it, but I thought it's not going to bother me too much. So I had that. I had a little bit of potatoes. We watched the game. And then I was fine. I stayed up. I went to bed about 2:45, slept sound, woke up at 9:30. I thought, got a little cramp. I think I got to go to the bathroom. Oh my gosh. I spent the rest of the day in and out of the bathroom. We couldn't even go to the gym. I told Jim, I said, you can go by yourself if you want. And he says, no, I'll just stay home. There was no way I would have been able to go. And the only thing and I didn't feel sick. I don't feel sick. Not in the least. So the only thing I can think of is the heavy oil and the butter, and that just kind of threw my digestive system off or something, because anyway, I lost a couple pounds that I probably really needed to lose, because I have been doing very poorly, very, very poorly lately. And I'm just, like I told you yesterday, I was going to get back on track right away. I've been on track today. I just, for breakfast, I had a slice of toast with a half a tablespoon of peanut butter on it. And I had a little glass of orange juice, a cup of tea, and 2 hard-boiled eggs. And that's about it, because I just, like I said, my stomach is just not handling food right now. So it's kind of a good way to get back on track today, at least. And then I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. I just probably just some soup and crackers, chicken soup and some crackers. But I really do think that my comeback is going to be stronger than my setback. I really do, because I'm just so ready. I'm just so ready to get back. And I think that a lot of times, at least for me, somebody had mentioned in the comments, and I'm so sorry, I can't remember exactly who it was, but instead of saying that I'm a weight loss channel, I should say I'm a weight loss support channel. I do support all of you, and I do appreciate all of your support, but I do get a bit embarrassed to come on here all the time and share how poorly I'm doing. But I know that I've had a setback. I really have had a setback, and I've had lots of comebacks. And I'm like a duck. It'll roll off my back if you want to say anything negative to me, because I pride myself in the fact that I don't give up. Now, maybe I fall way to the wayside and go really, really badly with my plan, and I don't follow it 100% like I should. And I don't even think I need to follow it 100%. If I could just follow it 90% of the time, I would be doing well. I really would. But I wake up in the morning and just want to eat some sugar. It's not like I want to eat food. I just want to get sugar. And that's because I've had so much sugar in my body. And I was doing so well getting rid of the sugar out of my body. And then, you just have that 1 or 2 slips. And your body, your sugar monsters get all reawoken. Reawoke? They're reawakened. Reawakened. They just wake up again. But anyway, and my sugar bugs have woke up, and they're like, "Come on, sugar, sugar, sugar! I want sugar." And in the morning, I wake up and I think, "What can I have that's kind of sweet?" And something. I want something, and I even resorted to having a store-bought cookie the other day. And I don't eat store-bought cookies, but I thought I got to satisfy this sugar. It's like a drug addict. It really is. It's just like a drug addict, and so I'm going to be following Lent. I'm just really going to just focus on spiritually getting closer to God, really. I'm not so much giving up anything this year, other than the fact that I am going to weigh myself every day because I think I need to do that. As much as I hate to do that, I really do, because I think that in my mind, I always say if I weigh myself every day, I get discouraged because I think I did really well the day before and then I didn't lose like a lot. I didn't lose 5 pounds of weight. Whereas if I can go really badly and eat really badly and get on the scale and gain 5 pounds, it just doesn't seem fair. It just really doesn't seem fair. And so I get discouraged. But I think that it's not working for me not doing it, is my thought. It's just not working because I'm waiting a whole week and then I'm a whole week behind in trying to catch up again. And when I go to the meeting this week, I won't be surprised if I have another gain because I've been doing so poorly. But I have to stop that. I have to stop that right now because I'm going bigger, 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 and I want to be getting smaller, smaller, smaller. And the only way I'm going to do that is by facing the reality of you've had a major setback. You had a major setback. But that doesn't mean you can't have a comeback. And I'm on my comeback tour. I really am. And I'm not selling tickets. I'm just come along for the ride. It's free because I just know that I can do better. I know I can do better. And I have done better. And I will do better. I know I can, will, and have been doing better. So I got to write that down because I never know what to write as my titles on my thumbnails. What did I say? I can do better. I will do better. I am doing better. I am doing better, really. So I got to write that down. Get to be my age, you got to write things down because sometimes you forget them. They'll come back. Maybe not right away, but they do come back. So anyway, that's going to do it for now. Yeah, I think that's it. Tomorrow we have our tag. A lot of channels have changed their names in the last couple weeks. Jones at Jones Pointed Plate is now Suburban Living Housewife, Suburban Homestead Lifestyle. Anyway, it'll be in the links. I can't remember. And Suzanne changed hers to a little bit of sage. See, I'm giving you their channel. You know what? If you go on their channels, it's still going to be the same channel. It's just going to have a different name. Because Valerie Reese changed hers, Wendy's Adventures changed hers, Jones Pointed Plate changed hers, and Suzanne Brightlines changed hers. But as far as I know, when I go on my YouTube videos, I have them in alphabetical order. And Jones Pointed Plate, even though it's Suburban Homesteading something, it still comes up where the Jones Pointed Plate used to be. And all of our videos are still there. So, anyway, blabbering now. That's going to do it for now. So, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll talk to you again tomorrow.